Pony Fiction here again for another episode of MMORPG Maker Tycoon 2. Let's just start with the intro. Oh, by the way, I created a new intro that's coming up in a couple of horror-themed fanfiction readings that coming up. Members will have access to them, but the rest of you will have to wait. So this is a new. Well, it's just a slightly edited version of my intro with the horror theme.
It's the Mystery Pony Fiction Channel.
The volume wasn't very high. I turned the volume down for the game. I'm just going to turn it up a bit and do that again.
It's the Mystery Pony Fiction Channel. Also available on Spotify. And Izzy Moombo is best pony, by the way. Brohof. Comment. Subscribe. Ring the bell.
So there we go. That was just a little thing I made quickly by just putting a auto look filter over the original video, and I had Suno make another song with the same lyrics, but I just asked it to make it horror themed, and it ended up about 15 seconds longer, which makes it a little bit of a too long of a intro, but it'll only be there for horror themed stuff, so it'll usually be the 15-second shorter intro. So, obviously the plan today is to play MMORPG Tycoon 2. Let me get to full screen recording. Now, it was good that I've got to turn the volume down for the game a bit, I think. Now that we've seen the intro. I think it's good that I had a chance to go to sleep and rest a bit, because I managed to have some. Because if I had have kept streaming last time, I probably would have just been getting tired and not doing anything interesting. But as I've had some time away from it, I've had time to think and have some ideas for how to proceed in the game. I've set an alarm for 1 hour in to remind me to do a bit of an intermission in the middle of my gameplay in order to do some self-advertising and also promote another channel that I want to promote for you guys to check out. But I'm not going to do that at the start, because I know how annoying it is when a YouTuber does all their self-promotion at the start of the video. For 5 minutes before they even get into the content, and how you're supposed to even know if you like the content creator. So we're going to do that about halfway through, and we're just going to get into it now. That looks pretty cool. That opening font there. Okay, now there was a setting I saw earlier. Okay, let's pause. I don't want the game to be progressing while I'm still trying to think. There was an option I saw earlier that said use gamepads. So I've got a gamepad connected. Let me see if it works. I kind of find it hard to imagine. Oh, okay. I can scroll with the gamepad. And I can rotate the camera very slowly with the gamepad. What else can I do? L and R do nothing. Okay. L2 and R2 zoom in and out. The D-pad does nothing. The start button, select button do nothing. R3, L3 do nothing. So yeah, I guess all the gamepad does is just control the camera. So I guess that's clearly not implemented very much yet in this early access game. It was worth a try. It would have been nice if I could have just sat back with a controller and done everything, but I think I'm just going to keep using the mouse. So, when we left off before, I was getting started on making Sweet Apple Acres here, and I was getting really low on money to be able to fund the stuff that I want to make. So I'm going to have to delete a couple of these buildings I put down for decoration. Let's avoid deleting the one that I named. I'm going to have to delete a couple of these in order to allow me to have the funds to flesh out my next, and maybe, because my characters are leveling up way too fast. I guess that's to be expected. It's just I've got this big zone here that they do pretty much nothing in. So I think the first thing I might want to look into is, if I go to levels and EXP, I think I should nerf the EXP gain in some way. Level 1 to 2. How many quests to gain a level? Level 1 to 2, 10. 10 quests. Other things seem to suggest it took them 1 quest or killing 5 enemies to go from level 1 to 2. So I mean, 10 quests sounds reasonable, what I would have expected. Fetch EXP, hunt EXP, EXP needed. I mean, according to those metrics, it doesn't look like EXP gain needs to be nerfed, but boost per level, power boost per level, 30%. If a player was only earning EXP by killing monsters, this is how many monsters they would have to kill to reach the next level. Base kills 0. I'm not really sure. So extra EXP per level, elite multiplier, boss multiplier. I'm not sure if I really want to mess around with the level gain. I mean, it's best to do it early. I was thinking of doubling it, but I don't know if that would make my players unhappy. See, the thing is, when I click on a quest giver, it says that, yeah, that they will get to level 2 in only 1 quest, which is a bit too fast. And I've got to start building out new zones for them to explore, but I've got barely any money to do it with. So that's going to be Sweet Apple Acres. Now I'm going to want to bring back up the map of Equestria here. Now I decided to have a river. Now the problem is I want to have there to be land underneath Ponyville. But at the same time, I need there to be some sort of river separating them. So I wonder if I go to terrain. I think there's different types of terrain I can pick. So terrain. Yeah, there's no river option. I wish there was some way to put a river through. Yeah, to have like a river separating 2 zones, but I can only have mountains separating 2 zones, so that's a bit awkward. And if I want to start using the zones beneath Ponyville, I'm going to have to... How will they get there? paths. Build wall. Walls are kind of inconvenient. I mean, you can walk around them, at least they look nice. Okay. So there's mountain pass. It's the way to get from one zone to another. And then I think there, if I look at the features... no, not those features. The development. Flight paths. I think I'm going to need a flight path. Can be placed to provide players with quick travel between particular points. I hope that's going to mean I can have them go over the ocean. Let's see. Flight paths. Vehicles. Provide easy and fast fixed path travel for players and are a great way to get a relaxing view of the surroundings. Teleporters can be linked together to allow players instantaneous travel over. Okay, so I'm going to need to research flight paths, which might allow them to get over the river, but then vehicles and teleporters will be the next two steps. I don't think they require anything other than the... So once my developers are finished with implementing friends lists, I think I'm going to have to prioritize that, because I'm going to want to... I'm probably going to want to implement a zone south of Ponyville as soon as level 4, because if I go for Sweet Apple Acres being level 2, and then I'm probably going to want to have this middle zone be Everfree Forest, and then I'm going to want this zone to be... Let's have a look. Last time I played this, I had my level 4 zone be like Ghastly Gorge or something, but it was because it happened to have a good placing. So Canterlot's not far from Saddle L. What is Saddle L? I might have to look that up. So I'm probably, yeah, I'm going to want some sort of, yeah, I see there's Ghastly Gorge. I'm probably going to have either Ghastly Gorge or make up Whitetail Woods. I don't think there's much about those in the lore. And then there's Rambling Rock Ridge. And what's that? Toa Mountain? Niagara Falls, Cloudsdale. I wonder how I'm going to implement Cloudsdale in the game. Okay, I've got this other one open. What is Whitetail Woods? Whitetail Woods. There's really not much information about it. Ghastly Gorge would be an easier one to implement. So I think I might have this be Ghastly Gorge. I think Ghastly Gorge is next to the river anyway. Yeah, Ghastly Gorge is next to a river. I'll just make that Ghastly Gorge, and that will be the... So what do we got? We got Ponyville, Sweet Apple Acres, Ghastly Gorge is 3. And then I'd like to try to make Everfree Forest at least 5. But we'll see if we can get to the other side of the river before then. Alright, the other thing that I need to do is a lot of these. So I've set 3 of the main ponies as quest givers. Now I'm going to want to, yeah, NPCs. I wonder if I can get a list of them. Probably going to have to find them. So I got some trainer NPCs. I guess I won't bother giving all the guards a unique name. That would be a bit of a pain. But didn't I give... Okay, Applejack. It's the Earth Pony quest giver. Oh, here we go. I can see them now that I'm closer. Oh, there we go. It plays music when I get in close. And maybe I'll set up a custom playlist of my own music or something. So we've got Twilight Sparkle, the quest giver. Here we are. So I'm going to have the Unicorn Trainer be rarity. That's a guard. That's a player. Fluttershy quest giver. Where did I put the other quest givers? God. There should be a symbol above them. Let's play it for a moment. I don't remember where I put my other trainers. So that's a trainer there, I think. No? Oh, it's a favorited character. Mm-hmm. There should be some way to get a list of my NPCs. Place trainer. It's probably over here. NPCs. No? Okay, well that's something that they should probably implement in the game. Unless I didn't even put trainers. Come on. Quest giver. Did I put any down in this section? Those are more players. Who's that? That's another player. Okay, I must have only placed one, because trainer, and then that's a guard. Alright, so I clearly don't remember what I was up to when I left before. I've got to have a... So I've got the Unicorn Trainer, I need an Earth Pony Trainer. And where did I put Sugar Cube Corner? I'll have Pinkie Pie be the Earth Pony Trainer. I named one of these buildings Sugar Cube Corner. Carousel Boutique. Scenery Building 1. Sugar Cube Corner. So I'll put Pinkie Pie near here as a Earth Pony Trainer. Pinkie Pie. And what's the other one I don't have yet? A Pegasus Trainer will be Rainbow Dash. And I think I'll have that over here. So now I've got the trainers for my characters to learn new skills, and now I've got to come up with the skills. So Rainbow Dash. Now it's time to go into design classes. Okay, so while I was thinking between before and coming back to play this game again, I decided that my third ability for the unicorn is going to be some sort of heal. I'll call it Mend. Available from level 2. Okay. Cost to user. Mana. Maybe 2 mana. I have no idea what's going to be balanced though. So I'll get rid of that. Effect on target, heal. Heal, maybe 5 health, but it'll have a 3-second cooldown. It'll be quick. It will have a range, single target. Stab the target. No. So I've got to pick a appropriate icon for it. What do we got for some sort of healing spell? That is a good option. Yeah, that should do. Animation, cast, water. Light green. Okay, and now I've got to come up with the Earth Pony's level 2 skill. So far we've got Kick and Taunt. Level 3 skill can be some sort of support. I think I'll have every level 2 skill be some sort of support skill. Even though Taunt is already kind of a support skill, I'll have... let's see, Motivate. I think I've got that idea for another class. So let's have a look at some of the options in the mechanics. Cost to user will be rage. So I had it cost 2 mana for the unicorn, I think. Stand guard. And have it maybe be a small area, instant cast, the 3-second cooldown. Missile range. And it won't do damage, it will protect. I guess I'll go with 30%, seems to be the so I'll apply that. I think I forgot to give the other thingamajig. Okay, it'll be a cast. It'll look like Earth, Sky Beam, sort of an orangish. Some sort of shield. That's kind of a shield. There we go, I like that. Alright, I forgot to do the flavor text with the last one as well. So protect the targets. I think that's probably all I need to say. It'll apply the rest. Reducing all damage dealt to the target by 30% for 5 seconds. I think I might go down to 4 seconds. All volumes shown assume level 1. So I should start saving all these as prefabs as well. Save as prefab. And then maybe I can just give some of these abilities to enemies in order to try to keep things balanced. So I'm going to go back to the unicorn, go to that mend, and yeah, the flavor text says stab the target to mend them. That won't make any sense. Mend the target. I think that's simple enough. I guess we usually use lowercase. Mend the target, healing 5 damage. So our healing spell does 5 damage for 2. Heals 5 health for 2 mana. And the Earth Pony's ability protects them for 5 seconds or 4 seconds. I think that's probably about balanced, and now we need the Pegasus equivalent. So my idea for this one, which I thought of last night, was I'm going to go with Tailwind as a early support skill. Tailwind, cost to user. So I'm going to go with 1.5 mana and 1.5 rage. Oh no. Yeah, one of each. I'm not sure if I should be having these, this be a hybrid class in this way. Okay, so the effect on the target will be okay, I was thinking maybe of having something that speeds up the party, but it doesn't look like that's an option. So instead I'm going to have it slow a group of enemies at missile range, instant cast, 3-second cooldown, slow a bunch of enemies for 5 seconds. But then should I call it tailwind? Tailwind was going to be if it was wind that was benefiting the party. So maybe I'll just go with backwind? I don't know. Wind? Damn it. Not being as creative as I hoped. Harsh wind. Effects. Cast. Give it a sort of electric effect. Skybeam. And a colour for it. Be like a light blue. Save that as a prefab. And I haven't picked a thing for it yet. Go with that. I think that's a bit more appropriate. Okay, so that will be the Pegasus's supportability at level 2. Now I should probably come up with an ability for level 4. So learned at level 4. Maybe this will be the unicorn's next major attack. So magic bolt. Magic missile. So we could get up to 5 damage on this one. Missile range. 3-second cooldown. 0.5 cast. And cost to user, it should be a fairly significant amount of mana. It's going to need to be enough mana that they can't just keep spamming it. Effect on target, 5 health. And maybe a really short stun. Okay, I hope that will be balanced. That looks pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Apply, save as prefab. Now we'll come up with the earth ponies. So yeah, I think I'll just make this one buck. A nice strong standard attack. Buck. Maybe I'll have, I think there's another color of kick icon. So I used that orange kick icon before. I'm pretty sure there was another one that was another color. I better make sure that, okay. There we go, different colored kick. Better make sure that this is streaming. I'm here again for another episode of... Wait a minute. I better make sure that... There we go, okay. I heard myself say better make sure this is still streaming. Alright, let's get back to it. Good to know I'm not talking to no one. Alright, so buck will be a rage cost of 3.5. Effect on target will be a higher amount of damage. Maybe significantly higher, 9 health. But it has a 3-second cooldown. Costs half a second to cast. Has only melee range. And it's a single target. And no additional effect. It's just a nice big hit. Now I don't know if 9 damage is going to be too much. I should increase it to 1 second cast. It will be an attack. Physical. Straight. And a brown kind of colour. And now the Pegasus's 4th ability. So we've got wing attack, wing gust, harsh wind. Maybe we could have something like maybe we could go into a lightning bolt now, or maybe I don't know if that might sound a bit too powerful. Oh wow, that fits. This will cost not health. 2 mana and 2 rage. So I guess slightly more expensive overall than the other 2 characters' big hits. And this will do 5 damage. Or maybe 4 damage to a small area at missile range. I'm going to want to go back and check how these compare to the other 2 in terms of balance. Electric, missile, I keep saving as prefab before I even given its flavor text. Strike the target with lightning. This is another reason why I don't think this game will ever be properly made to work with controllers, because of all the typing that needs to be done. Okay, so now I'll save as prefab. Strike the target with lightning. I'll put targets because it's in a small area. So I hope I'm not creating a whole bunch of different prefabs. I hope it's overriding the other ones. Open prefabs directory. Prefabs characters abilities. Oh bloody hell, that's gonna get annoying. I gotta try to make sure I only save it as a prefab once I'm finished with it. Okay, so I've got their abilities worked out up to level 4. So I can consider, can we just check Magic Missile again? So it costs 3.5 mana, does 5 damage to one target with a 1 second stun. Yeah, so one target, 1 second stun. I think that's reasonably balanced compared to the lightning bolt. That should be good, I think. And I guess as I let the players play, they'll make either complaints about their class balance or whatever. Now I need to flesh out this level 2 zone quickly before I let the game progress. So what do we got here? Yeah, I gotta give this place a network connection. Let's center it on the Sweet Appalachia barn, which I'm gonna have as the inn. Oh man, that is 5,000. Hold on. I wonder if I can get the connection to come from this first zone. So if I instead... Holy crap. Even a cable up there is pretty expensive. Ah. Okay, is that going to work? Is the bandwidth going to get over there? I don't think the bandwidth comes from that cable. It's got to come out of cables coming off of it. No, I think I need to have one of those $5,000 bandwidth things in each zone. I hope I get all my money back. Oh no, I didn't. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to delete even more Ponyville houses. This is gonna get difficult. I'm probably gonna have to let them play for a bit, even though there's only 2 levels of gameplay. Okay, uplink capacitor. that there. Okay, I'm going to need some money to come in before I can even have this zone be functional. Scenery building, another one. Delete another scenery building. Hopefully once money's flowing in, I can actually start having places look nice. But for now, I'm just going to have to go with the bare basic. Get this network functional over here. Do I even need a cable on the spot that it centers on? Yeah, time's running, so clearly those still aren't activated. Okay, so I've got $259. I gotta hope I start earning some subscriptions or something. Bug report, 7 out of 10. Oh, have they implemented the friends list yet? In development? I guess I haven't let much time pass in the game yet. We've got development. Still developing friends list. Okay, 339. Looks like I've got some cash flowing in, but I've got to let the game run for a bit. Wonder if each of these trees cost money. Let's delete one. $10. Huh. So I wonder if I was paying for all that when I was turning all the zone into pine forest. Okay, it's a pretty lame MMO so far. Yeah, it's giving me updates about the original 6 players that were the first to enter the game. I guess they're level 2 by now. Oh, this is one of my first 6 and he's still level 1. Stocking up on potions. Okay, 669. Nice. Looks like cash is starting to flow in. I could probably get the game to run a bit faster. Let's see what this character does. Speed it up a little bit. help tickets 1 out of 10, bug reports 0 out of 8 out of, okay, what do I need to do about that? Reports, game masters. So I've got 1 game master, handling stuck player, support request stuck player. Oh yeah, no tickets. So that help ticket was cleared. Now what about these bug reports? What can I do about that? Clicking bug reports brought this up. Own technology starting points, NPC slots 3 out of 3. So maybe bugs can only be fixed with a hotfix. Type hotfix. Regular. How do I deal with bug reports? Thoughts. There are too many bugs here. 13 times. I can't find someone to teach me new combat ability. Novel, Varro. There are too many jerks in chat. I think one thing I remember about this game is that you've kind of got to get quest givers to direct players to the trainers. So I think maybe as the second quest that the Applejack quest giver gives. Brutalize the skeletons, discover the town council. Can I move where the quest is in priority? Move it up. Find the princess. After 2 quests, I should have this be a quest to go to your class trainer. So the class trainer is over. Where did I put that? Yeah, over here, class trainer. Is that just a guard or the class trainer? Man, I don't remember where he is now. It would help if it had the symbol above their head. So that's just a guard. Where did I put the class trainer again? All right, here next to the Sugar Cube corner. Pinkie Pie. So I want Applejack to have a quest to tell them on their 3rd quest to go to the trainer. Go to Pinkie Pie. Find beer. Can't change the edit quest. Okay. Learn a skill. I'm not sure if that's what it'll actually make them do, but at least they'll go to the class trainer. So that's the Earth Pony path. Twilight Sparkle, add a quest, put it in 3rd, go to the Unicorn class trainer. Okay, learn a skill. That should do it. And finally the Where did I put the Pegasus trainer again? Is that a player? Rainbow Dash Pegasus trainer up there. And where was the quest giver again? There. Okay. There's got to be some stuff to help you find this stuff. And I haven't really given... Should have at least 5 quests on each one. Okay. Go to the Pegasus trainer. Learn our skill. Okay. Now, while I've been doing that, I'm up to 2,000 cash. Okay, bug reports. What to do about that version? So I haven't, apparently haven't rolled out this hotfix. It says it's funded. Hotfix, allocate funds. Post-launch. Okay. Now how do I launch this hotfix? Post-launch is now live. Announce release. Servers must be online. Offline. Okay. So I think, so what is it, Monday? I think it's set to automatically go down for maintenance on Tuesday. I think it's set at something about it here. Player thoughts, hackiness 2.9. Active regions connected now. Rating. Advertise. Okay, I guess that will come in later when I've got some money. Player levels 76 at level 1, 24 at level 2. Finance. Sales. Purchase price. Oh, that's a alarm from when I plan to do my mid-stream bit of self-promotion. Start a studio loan. A loan. Wonder if that will be necessary. Yeah, so I guess I'll just bring it down for maintenance, but I've got to find a way to... Okay, releases, initial release. Development. Bugs. Type A bugs. Here we go. Schedule fixes. Maybe this is how I do it. Schedule fix. Schedule fix. Do I need a developer available? I guess I'll see if this minor typo at Applejack, minor typo at Sir. I wonder if I take one developer off that, they might start working on bugs maybe. Oh, no, I want at least one developer. Waiting for job. Here we go, fixing civilized respawn point. Okay. So now I've got one developer working on that. Okay, cool. It's good to see I've got things starting to flow now. Dish has died in Minecraft. They're in Sweet Apple Acres now. I could probably set like custom music for each zone probably. That could be a way to make it really interesting. I'm not sure if that music is keep forgetting where the volume switch is on my headphones. Okay. So it looks like I've got things kind of flowing now. Gonna save the game. I'll just call it MPF. Alright. I'm gonna exit the game for now. Stream's not over yet, I'm just going to do a bit of an intermission. So, I've been getting a pretty insane amount of subscribers recently. In the last 10 or so days, I've gotten about 25 subscribers a day, and at the rate that I'm going at, I'm probably going to be going to need to do some sort of 3K subscriber special, and I'm wondering what you guys think that should be. I wonder if there's anyone in chat. No one's been in chat. Okay. Before I do a bit of self-promotion, I think I just need to take a bit of a bio break. So I'm going to put some music up. My every outro song, and I'm going to have it continue from where it got to last time. The Sweetie Belle Chess song. And this next one is, yeah, pretty cool. So I'll let some music play, take a bit of a bio break, and then I'll come back and talk about shilling out my channel and membership and all that stuff. Back soon, guys.
Dark night, cold winds, comfort food, delight, pinky's gone so right. Guilty whispers fade, cannibal crusade, justice comes too late. Rarities, cannibal feast, rarities, unicorns on game, settled with the beast, victims will never speak her name. Secrets in the stew, magic's dark in hue, reveal what's true. Flavors of the past, moments never last, justice coming fast. Rarities, cannibal feast. justice coming fast. Rarities cannot feast. Rarities cannot feast. Unicorns on game, settled with the beast. Victims will never speak her name. Soothing. Shining steps inside. The house is a war zone. Traps laid out, but he's seen this before. Twilight's hiding, her mission uncertain. Holding a knife, but her heart's even more. She wanted to help, to stand by his side, to march into battle with sisterly pride. But her brother just smiles, kneels down on the floor, and speaks in the voice that she can't ignore. Lieutenant Sparkle, you've done well today. Your fortress is strong in every way, but battles aren't won with just force alone. Come here, little sis, you're already home. She wipes her eyes, the mission is failing. She's not a real soldier, just small and afraid. But Shining just laughs, says you're braver than many. You fight with your heart that will never fade. She thought he had left her behind, but love isn't measured in distance or time. He ruffles her mane, says you're always with me. No army is stronger than family. Lieutenant Sparkle, you've done well today. Your fortress is strong in every way, but battles aren't won with just force alone. Come here, little sis, you're already home. She nods real slow, sets the knife down. Let's go of the fear that had built up inside. A hug so tight, no words needed now. Just a brother and sister, side by side. Lieutenant Sparkle, it's time to rest. Your courage today was truly the best. No need for weapons, no need to run. Come here, little sis, you're already home.
Okay, guys, I'm back. So those are just some of the Suno songs that I've created as part of the audiobooks that I make. Now, sometimes I put up this content that is, the Starlight Glimmer song. Actually, I'll come to that next. I'll do this first. So, I would highly encourage you guys, if you enjoy my channel, to consider becoming a member. If you become a member, you've got about, let's see, all this scheduled content for the future. So I think I'm about 2 weeks ahead. So 21st of May is when my latest video was made or is set to go public. So I've got these 4 Pip horror stories that are going to come out. The 4th one is coming tomorrow, most likely, is when I'll get it done. And then I'll have up until the 25th of May covered of content that only members will have access to. And to become a member, yeah, you just, there should be links all over the place in the description and stuff. But there's 3 different tiers of membership. You can either become a Philly, which gives you loyalty badges, which you can see these users, Sazarez and Timothy, have down here, depending on how long they've been subscribed for. Well, not subscribed, a member. Okay, I've got this emoji thing here. Can I remove that perk? Because I haven't actually implemented that yet. So sorry that it claims that there's that. I probably have to change that somewhere. But I'll definitely get on that if I start getting more members and it becomes more worth my while. So yeah, the member shoutouts you can see on the intro videos. If I get a new member, I'm going to have to update that video with your name. And then the pony perk, you get a reading of your choice from 1,000 to 1,500 words. That's very cheap. I wouldn't, commission a reading because it takes quite a lot of effort. That's like at least 4 to 5 hours of work. But it's subsidized by the fact that it will be one of the readings that I would have done anyway and will go on my channel on its normal schedule. So, $3 is, subsidized with the fact that you get your custom reading up, but it counts as part of my workload. So it doesn't increase my workload at all. It just changes what I'm doing. Or you can get the horse perk, where it could be 2,000 to 3,500 words. And then after that, we can discuss possible further commissions. If you want it to be something that is NSFW, there will be additional cost to subsidize the fact that I won't get to show it anywhere. I won't get to contribute to the views of my channel or anything like that. You know how it is. And you can also subscribe to me on Patreon, but I don't recommend that because Patreon, especially with so few people being members of Patreon, there's not much incentive for me to go to the extra effort of posting everything that I create here. I'm going to put early access versions of those main audiobook, the main meat and potatoes content of my channel up there. There's also links to get access to all my readings as MP3 files. I better not share that. If you saw that, you probably now know the link to go and have access to that without being a member. Please don't do that. Please consider just chipping in a little bit of money. And then we've got, these are basically the same things, except you get more with a YouTube membership than you do on Patreon. I will probably put more on Patreon if there starts being a large influx of members here and it becomes worth my effort. So yeah, and then of course commissions are negotiable. If you want your specific reading, if you want your specific fan fiction read by me and given the whole audiobook treatment, we can discuss that. So I think that's all I need to say about my self-promotion. Now, the other thing I wanted to do today is talk about, like, you know, I put up these things like the Starlight Glimmer song, Trixie's Great and Powerful song are coming up. If you remember, you can see them now. If not, you'll have to wait a bit. And I recently put up the Izzy Moonbow song. I was a bit disappointed with how it turned out because the video just rendered very badly. I don't know why. I think I've got to look into having Vegas Pro actually utilize my graphics card and not just render with software or something. I'll need to look into that. But normally I don't have a problem with how my videos render because they're very simple. They're just, you know, a loop that I have as a title card. But the Izzy Moonbow song got pretty graphically complex and it rendered it as a bit of a mess. But anyway, speaking of these occasional songs that I put up, they are my low effort content that I make just to fill the void and to keep the YouTube algorithm active. I admit that they're pretty low effort. They don't take me much time to make, although I did put a fair bit of effort into the Izzy Moonbow song because it's Izzy Moonbow, of course I need to. But you know, others that I've done, like the Chicken Jockey song, they're just little ideas I get. I slam them out in about an hour or two, quickly make a video for them. That's usually just a looping thing off Wallpaper Engine. So what the point of what I'm saying is that that content sucks, right? The songs that I make are just whatever filler content. However, there is a dude by the name of Thundershy Official 2 on YouTube who creates that stuff, the Suno generated songs. He writes his own original lyrics. He doesn't have ChatGPT write his lyrics. So he puts a lot more effort into it than I do in that case, obviously. And his video editing skills are absolutely astounding, and I'm jealous of them. I could probably edit just as well, but that a lot of the early music videos that you see earlier on my channel, they took like 30 hours of like a 12-pack of energy drinks and no sleep to create. And I've kind of been disincentivized from putting a lot of effort into music videos because they're only 3 minutes of content and I get very little recognition, or yeah, they're just not worth the effort compared to the audiobooks, which provide, you know, a full 20 or so minutes of content. And, you know, YouTube is a lot more friendly with the algorithm and incentivizes that content a lot more. So anyway, this guy makes absolutely amazing AI generated songs with his own lyrics, and his video editing skills are astounding. I don't know if he's just that good or he spends an insane amount of time on these, but either way, they're excellent. I'm going to show you maybe the first 40 seconds.
Standing ovation, crowds line up from all around the Pony Nation to see me rainbow dash in formation. I'm flying with the Wonderbolts, the #1 stunt team in Equestria. They all say that ponies scream and stop their foes. When it comes to skills in the air, you know I got the moves. No ponies got the dash like me and my board dash. Ponies say that I crash, but that's the name of past. I'm the best formility. I'm flying high and bit of my show, soaring in the sky. Fly high till I do a dance. rainbow, black
I
cloud,
will let
rainbow
the
dash,
build
dash, a rainbow dash, I do it fast, fast. Lightning dust, don't get mad at me, I'm in the blood team, being loyal with the team's what gets you in. The wonderful.
So I just wanted to play out there. That's probably my favourite bit there. That just looks so cool.
Wonderful.
So my point is, this guy's only got 26 views on this video. He deserves a lot more. He's only got 1,000 subscribers. He's probably gained those subscribers faster than I've gained mine, so he could be a threat to my horse fame pretty soon. But yeah, go check out this dude's channel. He's got lots of amazing videos like this. This is just his latest one. So yeah, wanted to shout him out and hopefully get him some exposure. He's probably not going to get much exposure from me mentioning it on a live stream, but I'm going to promote his stuff in a couple of other ways shortly too. So yeah, there's that intermission, self-promotion, that guy, promotion, intermission. Now let's get back to the game of MMORPG Tycoon 2. How much time are we on? 1 hour and 24 minutes. I think I'll probably aim for a total of 3 hours. I'm hoping that the game is probably going to start picking up once we get some of these boring, you know, it's one of those sort of games where it's boring for the first 10 or so hours, but then it gets fun. I'm hoping it's going to start getting to that point. As long as I don't have to sit around and wait for money to generate too much. I probably could have used some better strategy. If I was playing this game normally, I probably would have started over at this point and done a better job from what I learned. But that, yeah, probably wouldn't go over well with a game that I've already been streaming. I wouldn't want part 3 to be me starting over, like it's a roguelike. Okay, so hopefully we're going to see these bug reports start going down, that I've got a developer working on them. And the other thing I need to do is I need to shut down the server to have some of these hot fixes come out. I think is what I need to have this post-launch hotfix come out. Now, I saw somewhere that there should be an ability to... Where is it? Overview development bugs. Yeah, so they're all being fixed apparently. Here it is, policies, scheduled server maintenance times. So I've got a scheduled server maintenance for Thursday. So maybe to try to roll out this hotfix. It is currently Monday 6 in the morning, I'm guessing. Maybe if I set for the server to go down. Is this a 24-hour clock? Alright, so I'll set the server to go down at 1800. That's the same time. I think 1700 is when I started this stream. To go down for 30 minutes. I've got 2 selected now, so I'll have Monday start time 1800 for 30 minutes. Now hopefully that will automatically bring the server down for maintenance and the hotfix can be implemented. Let's see if that's what happens, and let's see if these bug reports start going down. That I've got a developer working on them. Maybe I can keep an eye on it. The friends list is... Oh, log out. Oh, here we go. Scheduled maintenance. I thought I set it for a different time. Okay, well, scheduled maintenance is happening at least then. And hopefully that will allow this version 1.0.1 post-launch to come out. We'll find out shortly. Guess I'll speed it up. And let's see what happens. Going online. Logged in. Post-launch hotfix. Has it released? Post-launch is now live. Servers must go offline to issue release. Huh. So, do I have to fully put the... Maybe I was meant to click this button while it was offline. Oh well, looks like I'm going to be messing around with you guys. You just logged back in and I'm already going to... Down for maintenance. Okay. Still can't do it. I guess I will go offline then. Going offline. Going offline in an hour. Okay, so it gives them enough time to get a little bit done, I guess. I guess this is good, decent practice if you're a real MMORPG. Okay, so this announce release button will probably be able to come out once this is done. So let's hurry up and get it over with. I've got nearly 5,000 cash again. I don't think I even have a quest giver in the second zone yet. That's something I should work on. Offline. Okay, now. Stop. Ready to release. Announce release. Post-launch is now live. Oh, this looks like a Steam page. This totally looks like a Steam... That's pretty cool. Rate up. Man, this looks so much like a real post-new release, delay release. What if it... That was really cool. I liked how that looked. Alright. So, now we'll continue. So we're back online right away. Okay. So I don't think, the new abilities were implemented until I had done that. So unconfigured update, configure. Okay, so I guess I will figure that out once I... Yeah, so that should do. I hope I'm not going to have to go down to maintenance again to implement the friends list. Alright, let's let things move on a bit. Now, I've probably got only just enough to buy a new zone. But first I should at least get this zone to be functional. Have maybe Big Macintosh as a quest giver. NPC, quest giver. Earth Pony. I wonder, I don't think I'm going to need quest trainers in this zone. I guess them having to go back to their first zone will at least... I don't know whether it's good to have them have to go back to the first zone for a trainer or not. Because they do need to be level 2 to train. Well, I guess it can be considered a money saving thingamajig. So this is going to be big Macintosh. I'll try to have all the NPCs. Yeah, all the main ponies represented as NPCs. Has level 2 quests. So his quests are kill the crocodiles, massacre the crocodiles. Go crocodile. They're almost the same quest. So one of them is and return to me, and one of them is just go kill 5 crocodiles. Let's have this one at least be different. Go kill, what are these, bears? Brutalize the bears. Add new quest. Let's start the zone off with something simple. Let's have the first quest be just go right next door to the inn. Go to small inn 2. Oh wow, that will be a bit too easy. And small inn 2, I want this to be the Sweet Apple Homestead. Oh, I can't fit all that in. I'll just say Sweet Apple Home. Suppose I could consider the blacksmith, the barn. Apple barn. Have the potion shop be I don't know, maybe we can consider it milk. Whatever. I mean, that's already what the barn is. Sweet Apple Barn 2. Okay, so I can set a price for the potions. Gold or real money. So I could really try to make this a disgusting microtransaction fest if I wanted. I suppose that could be like a hard mode of MMORPG Tycoon. Providing weapons for a gold price of 10. I'll keep the defaults for now. Imagine if I mess with the defaults, the game's going to get very unbalanced. Which makes me wonder... Oh yeah, I'll get another quest. Oh yeah, locate the town council, go to Sweet Apple Home and set it as your new home and return to me. Okay, that works. I'll have a quest of visit the graveyard, I guess. Find beer at Market Stall 3. Show them where the I'll make it a bit more in theme and make it find cider. And let's get another. Let's have them kill something different. Go to the spiders here, or have them kill the elite spider. Defeat the spiders. I thought, hang on, I should be able to get it to select the actual elite spider in the middle there. Confront Twill. Okay. So I've got to go kill the elite spider to finish the zone, I guess. Now at some point I'd like to really properly decorate some of these zones, but we're going to need money for that. So I'm gonna have, yeah, Ponyville, Sweet Apple Acres, and then this will be the third zone. I'll have this be Ghastly Gorge. And then this will be Everfree Forest. I want Everfree Forest to be like a landmark, like the max level of 5 for the early part of the game. I can name it now before I've even bought it yet. So this will be Everfree Forest. Down here we can have Ghastly Gorge. That's what it's called, right? Let's check the map. Ghastly Gorge. Bog. Everfree Forest Bog. Froggy Bottom Bog. So I could probably have that be a zone that comes after over here. How close is that going to the top of the map? Okay, what was that called on the map? Froggy Bottom Bog. Featured in Feeling Pinky Keen. Oh man, I already forgot the name again. Froggy what? Froggy Bottom. Froggy Bottom Bog. Then there's this, yeah, it could be part of the woods. Because then it's got over here Whitetail Woods. I'll represent that over here. The Whitetail Woods next to a river. Yeah, so that can work. I have this zone be Whitetail Woods. Then I think this zone here is when it's time for them to reach Canterlot. Probably doesn't quite match the map, but I think it's a good approximate. I guess this is a smaller zone that is mostly just going to be the city Canterlot. So I guess I will have a lot of these early... I wonder if I can set them... I'm probably going to need money to actually activate them, yeah. Activate region will cost how much? 5,000, holy crap. I'm going to have to save up a bit. Hope people are satisfied with only 2 levels of content for a while. We're at 6,500 now. So I guess I've got zone 2 basically functional to a basic level. So my third zone will be Ghastly Gorge. So they're going to have to go back through Ponyville to get to Ghastly Gorge. And I set this as Whitetail Woods, didn't I? So I guess I'll have Whitetail Woods be the 4th zone, and then here in the middle can be the, I guess what I can consider the end of the first arc of the game, with Everfree Forest being level 5 content. I think this is approximately the way I did it in the first time I played this game. I got up to Canterlot, like I got up to level 7 or 8 zone when I played this before. But I think the game's a lot more fleshed out now. But I'm unfortunately going to have to wait for that cash to come in, so I guess I better get the game moving a bit faster. Oh crap, someone's reached level 3. Oh no, can I set a level cap? Can I make it so that level 3 is the cap for now? Because people are just going to keep grinding and... Oh man, what am I going to do? Let's see. Level any XP. Oh no. It's going to be bad if players start being level 5 before I even create a level 3 zone. Come on guys, let's get that money coming in. Okay, bug reports have gone down. No help tickets. Oh, hold on. Pause. I think my developers are done with the friend list. Staff. Okay, deploy. Am I going to need to shut down? Ready to deploy. Friends list. So what's that going to do? Is it going to go... Right. Hotfix, new tech, friends list, new NPC type Earth Pony. That doesn't make sense. I already made that NPC type ages ago. So release, I'm probably going to need to... Yeah, servers must be offline. Okay, I guess they'll have an hour warning if I set the servers to go offline. Today we are rolling out a quick hot fix for Equestria. Friends list. Okay. And then I can get my developers working on the... next thing I need, which is flight paths. It costs 20,000. Holy crap! Parties cost 20,000. Gibbs cost 5,000. Keep detailed logs about game activity so that GMs can consult them. Oh dear. Okay, well, I guess I've got a plan for having the first 5 levels all take place above the river. So that should be alright. I'll even have Canterlot be above the river. What's below the river again? I guess that can be when they start going into the desert areas with Appaloosa, Dodge City, Rock Farm, Los Pegasus. Okay, so I guess I don't need to worry about flight paths and all that yet. I should try to get some other useful things being in development. Development. So parties. So I plan to have my 4th class be a pure support class, and that's going to require that there be parties. So new class, add new player class is going to cost 6,000. But I think I got to get at least a 3rd zone created. So it looks like I've already got canyon type of terrain in this zone, which is basically what I want it to be. Pine forest, field, forest, desert. I think there's a canyon type. Let's go back to interact. Terrain types. Chasm. Okay, that might actually have a hole in the zone. So we're going to have chasm, desert. I probably won't use it. I'll put a field in. I probably won't use it, but I'll put a swamp in there. Right. So chasm. Right. So I think chasm is a way that I could have had some water, like a river, between 2 zones. Maybe we'd still have a mountain there. Okay, so with these new thingamajigs, we're going to have desert. We're just going to fill it with desert for now. Is there a way to increase the size of the brush? Is this costing any money? Okay. It'd suck if it costs money to just terraform. I was kind of hoping I could have a chasm that doesn't have water in it, but what can you do? So it hasn't put much foliage. Desert foliage thingamajig. I'll have... Oh yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll interact with it again. I have a bit of forest in it, just to have a logical sort of transition from the forest on that side of Ponyville to the forest here. Have the mountain path. Is that going to cost me any money? Mountain path. I'm not sure if that costs me money. I'm going to need a path there now. It's hard to see through the trees. There we go. Now we're going to want to give this a bit of a desert vibe with some an orange region tint, ambient orangish light, or ambient light color, yellow. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that gives the right vibe. It should look kind of pink if I zoom in on Ponyville. I could probably change the colours there a bit. I think I could do better. And apple, Sweet Apple Acres. Alright. Desert chasm. So I'm going to have a chasm running through this zone to represent the chasm that Rainbow Dash flies through. Okay, and a path from the where does the path start there? Oh man, that cost a bit of money just to put a path there. I'll have a small tavern here. Civilized tavern. Not enough money. I've got to wait a little bit. I don't think tavern's the first thing I need. I think an inn or a respawn point is more important. Oh, that's right. I'm offline right now, so I'm not making any money. Oh, whoops. Have I... Damn it. I was probably not letting time pass with nothing happening. Whoops. Aisha is the first to reach level 3. I thought it already said someone else was the first to reach level 3. Oh yeah, construct a respawn point and inn to make Ghastly Gorge functional to begin with. Okay, I've got the 1,000 I need for a respawn point. And then I need a inn. Is a small inn cheaper than a big inn? Yeah, that helps. I want to make it small anyway. I'll just have big inns in like major cities like Canterlot. I can consider this like a very tiny settlement. Okay, almost got $400. Speed it up a bit. Okay. So now the zone is technically open, but I don't have anything for people to do here yet. I need a quest giver and I need some enemy zones. I've still got to come up with some actual monster names. Should be able to do that soon. Some crocodiles. Can only afford a couple of small monster zones. Oh, and I'm gonna need the network crap. That's like another 5,000. Okay, am I sure I can't... Network fiber carries bandwidth very quickly and originally from one place to another, but doesn't provide access to its... Network fibers can run through region boundaries. Right, so I should be able to not have to create another uplink. I've got those 2 uplinks, and until my game gets bigger and has more players, I shouldn't need to... Okay, so I've got this fiber going to here. I'm gonna have to gradually bring this fiber through the mountain pass. Or maybe it can just go through a mountain, I'm not sure. Just waiting for another 580 worth of cable. Let's go. Alright, let's speed the game up a bit while I wait for 1,000 to get it up to here. So I probably didn't need to spend that money on that server at Sweet Apple Acres. That's something that I could have saved some money on. Let's see how this works. So put that there. Now I just need a actual cable coming off it to start having it actually provide bandwidth to this part of the zone. Okay. Now the zone should at least hopefully be working. I'll put a elite monster in here for them. Place elite monster crocodile. I don't think it costs anything. First couple of level 3 monsters. Now we got... Alright. Okay, it seems like my money's going out fast, but time's going fast as well, so... Put some spiders in the forest area. And an elite spider. I think I put it there. I can't tell. So I can't see through the trees. Surely there's got to be something that can... Okay, so I've got a big spider in there. And it plays some music when I zoom in on the forest. Plays some ambient sound. So yeah, I'm going to need a cable to have that forest be functional. Come on. Cable. Oh, cables can only come off... Okay, I think I've got to get a cable coming from up here into the forest. It can only come from these whatever you call them. So these fibers are pretty expensive. I might hope I can... not have to run a cable all the way through here. Hopefully I can just apply some more these cheaper cables to cover the rest of the zone. Ah, the chasm is untraversable terrain. So I can probably go from there then. Alright, let's use what little bit of the zone is now working to add another monster zone of skeletons. Got to get around to redesigning these monsters soon into MLP appropriate ones. Okay, so how's the game going? Oh, I guess it's been shows me that notification until I dismiss it. Features. So I'll need to have parties be implemented before I implement the first new class. There are too many jerks in chat. I can't find someone to teach my new combat ability 31 times. Oh, but I set a quest line to have you find them. Okay. Buzz shows that many people are talking about your game. More buzz, whether positive or negative, means more players will hear about your game and might check it out. Positive buzz is more effective than negative, but negative buzz is still much better than no buzz. Advertise. I probably can't afford to do that yet. Magazine advertisement, 3,500. Take out a large advertisement of popular gaming magazine. Player levels. There are 6 players at level 3. Okay, I'm glad not too many are getting to my barely started 3rd zone yet. Hang on. Oh, okay. For a moment, it's saying that this part... It looks like the network, its coverage is turning on and off. I think I need more bandwidth. But it will cost a lot to bring another uplink in. Network uplinks bring bandwidth in and out of the MMORPG. They light up as they fill with bandwidth. Uplinks cost a lot of money to run each day. Try not to use more than you really need. Network capacitor. Accumulate unused bandwidth to provide it again if there is a shortage near them. So what should I do? Do I have to put these... It's not snapping to anything. Is there a way to see how much bandwidth I actually need to have the game run properly? Features, game. Classes, monsters, level, combat. Reports. 18. Will subscribe by it. Sales loan. Oh wait, I think I already have a loan. Yeah, current loan. So the money that I started the game with is already a loan. Ooh. I could increase my subscription fee to be the same as other competing MMOs. I might regret that. Increase the purchase price. I'm going to try that out. Hopefully maybe get some more money flowing in. Now what is the reason why this isn't getting bandwidth? Oh yeah, I've got to get a quest giver in here. NPC. I guess all the early quest givers are going to be earth ponies. Actually, I think I'd like to have like tank be a quest giver or something. Let's just go with an earth pony. I can figure out who they are a little bit later. Maybe Brayburn. Nah, I'd save that for Appaloosa or something. Call them background pony number 53563. I'll figure that out later. Quest: destroy the crocodiles. Go and destroy the crocodiles. Waste the spiders. New quest: bring me to town council. Go to small town. I guess that should be the first quest. Go to small inn. Wonder if I can have them just go to a distant landmark. So if I edit this quest and click on this cactus maybe? No, it just selects the cactus. I guess that's what a landmark would be for. Bring me my watch. Alright, let's have them do something in there. Oh, what? Maybe I can select the cactus, I just didn't have edit quest on. Gotta choose target, the cactus. No, I can't select it. Right then. Have them go to the spiders. Go to spider zone. So that's 4 quests in that zone. Now, am I going to need another blacksmith and potion thingy in this zone? I wonder if they can just keep coming back to Ponyville to get potions up to their level, or if these potions only provide total uses today. Lore. How many people are using the second potion shop? History. 17 users. Okay, let's maybe... So wide area network provides bandwidth across a very wide area. They won't hold much at a time. Right, so that will So that's just a bigger than a cable sort of thing, capacitor. Accumulate unused bandwidth. What if I put it there? What is it actually doing? Bandwidth 0. I would think the capacitor would have to be attached to... I mean, I've attached it there, but it's not... didn't click into place like other things. Just delete it. Yeah, can I get some sort of idea of how much bandwidth the MMO is using and whether I've got plenty of it or not? Network. Is there anything showing me? Anyway, I've got to get another feature worked on. Development. Gonna need to get parties before I implement a new class. Let's get another group of enemies. Let's get the other type of enemy over here. So at least I've got functional content for the 3rd level players. Oh, I've got to get a cable over there now. It looks like the bandwidth is getting there. Wonder if players just won't even be able to go to any of the places that aren't covered. Oh man, I haven't even implemented this new zone yet. New region, Ghastly Gorge. Can I do it in a hotfix for free? Hotfix, new region, Ghastly Gorge. Name for update. Ghastly Gorge. There you go. Right. The release tab, now online, Ghastly Gorge. Okay, let's turn servers offline and get that going. Patch 0.3. Are the bears going to get some bandwidth? Streamer has connected. Oh. Oh. Oh, they disconnected already. I guess I was going fast. Wait, how would they... Oh, I think I gotta get back online. Oh, crap. Oh. Whoops. I forgot to announce the release while it was offline. Okay, I'm messing people around. They're probably going to be unhappy about that. Oh, looks like the monster zone over here went offline for a bit. Maybe I do need to build an uplink in each zone. I thought I didn't have to do that. Wait, I think I know. So if I go over here and I click on this uplink, bandwidth 49.2 out of 50. This one is using 50 out of 50, so I do need more bandwidth. That kind of sucks that I seem to need an uplink in each zone to keep up with it. That's gonna get expensive. Alright, let's hurry up to where I go offline and make sure I remember to announce the release this time. Give these level 3 players some content. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours 18. I'll probably end this stream in about 40 minutes. And Deo has logged in. Has logged out. Wait, how are they logging in while it's offline? Okay, now that it's offline, announce release. And Deo's logged in. Let's check him out. Let's see what he's doing. What level is he? Oh, he's in at the moment. Where's Deo? He's just sitting in the... I don't seem to be able to select him. Oh, he's in the inn. Okay, I'm going to need another 5,000 for another uplink. And I'm going to need 20,000 to implement parties. Yes. Really need to set some sort of level cap to 3 for a while. Let's speed time up a bit so we actually make some progress in this game. How loud is that background music? Oh, it's a bit loud. I've still got volume up from when I was playing videos before. I'm not going to know what effect that had until... Oh, now it should be barely audible, the background music. It's hard to know what you guys are hearing compared to me. And Deo is logged in. Where is he? Oh, he's still sitting in the inn. I want to follow what some player's doing. Check out this guy. He's a level 1 Earth Pony doing quest Brutalize the Skeletons. Player type Achiever. Man, the game sure looks easy. His health isn't even being touched by the looks of it. Oh, we just became a level 2 Earth Pony now. Let's go into the second zone. It's Sweet apple acres. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna stand around for a bit. Oh, he's socializing. So he's probably sitting and saying stuff in chat. Turning in quest, brutalize the skeletons. Analysis gold farmer. Usual hours 4 to 11. Times warned. Expertise newbie. Alright, let's have a look at another player. Let's slow it down a bit and have a look at a Pegasus fighting. So I've got both rage and mana. Choose resting. Wade Kane, so he then. Total time played an hour 42. Oh. Okay, health got down to half, so it's maybe some challenge to it. What does this button do? Nothing. I guess I'm gonna see thinking, turning in quest, brutalize the skeleton. Let's watch if the XP bar goes up and it becomes a level 2 Pegasus. There's that one park bench. I look forward to being able to afford to actually decorate this town. Doing quest, discover the town council. Okay. So they're still not level 2 yet, even after doing the quest. Even after doing another quest. They're almost there. They're currently enjoying the scenery. Thinking. Socializing. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Grant level. I can go ahead and just grant people levels. I wonder if that would be seen as a bit egregious for the developer to just... And I can also revoke levels. That'd be interesting. I bet that would make a player very angry. So in their inventory they got 9 gold. Item level 10. Loot to sell 6. Vendor trash 7. Money. Not addicted. Days to next subscription payment. Active quests. Discover letter. So she's got 3 quests ready to turn in. Oh, okay. So this learner skill quest hasn't actually happened when she's level 2. So even though she's going to the quest trainer, skill trainer, she not actually level 2 yet to get a skill. I'm pretty sure I remember reading somewhere that that's how you're supposed to set it up to prevent players from not knowing where to buy their skills from. Oh, they should just gain a level. Okay, now they're level 2. 1 friend. Total time played 3.5 hours. Let's look at this unicorn over here. How are they doing? Level 1 unicorn. Been playing for 2.5 hours. Friends 2, Dread and Deathlock. Okay, so I guess they've only just started getting friends after I released the update. Set next development goal. Well, I'd like to do parties, but I need an uplink first for this, because the server load isn't quite reaching the 3rd zone. So, network, uplink. I put it on the in. I guess this landmark here. Intersects another pipe. Maybe I shouldn't put it there. Yeah, let's delete it from there. And then I just need to put it somewhere else and then connect it. I guess I'll put it on the in and then put a fiber. Okay, so now there should be enough bandwidth, right? Let's see how much bandwidth that one's using. That's the way I can check what the supply is. Bandwidth 50 out of 50. I sure hope not. I think these little junction bandwidth 60. Uplink. Why does an uplink only provide 50 bandwidth and these capacitors junctions provide more? So if that one's using all 50 now, this one's using 48.3, and this one's using 48.5, so I've only just got enough now. Just barely. How many of these damn uplinks do I need? And why do these junctions provide more? What? I've probably got to go read something about how this actually works. The tutorial didn't explain it very well. I've got to get a 4th zone ready. What are my developers doing? I mean, I could probably fire one of my developers. Waiting for job. Bugs? No bugs. Okay. Maybe I should fire a developer. No current development. I can't afford one yet. So maybe I'll make some money if I fire a developer. Oh, someone's reached level 4. That's not good. Staff. Fire. 1. There. Maybe I'll make some more money now. Sorry, buddy. But I don't have work for you to do. So there any players in Zone 3 yet? Oh, players are able to cross the chasm, are they? Going home to log out, travelling. So they're level 3 and they're almost level 4. I guess I can get rid of a... I think I've gotten rid of all the unnamed buildings now. Scenery building 1. Let's sell that. Hopefully I'll start making enough money that I can redecorate Ponyville. Oh, what's something network? Need to be on buildings. Any other? So that's Carousel Boutique. Scenery Building 10, I'll get rid of that. Oh, interact. Building. Okay, so now I can open up a new zone, Whitetail Woods. Make that level 4. No, not level 3, level 4. What is this button for? Deactivate region. Okay, I probably won't want to do that. Path. Okay, Whitetail Woods, I guess, will be mostly forest. So we got forest, field. If I put mountain, it'll probably have a bunch of if I put mountains in, it's probably going to have a bunch of unpassable areas, isn't it? Terrain, mountain. So if I put some mountain in, yeah, it ends up like that. Okay, is it going to cost money to fill this place with forest? Okay, it doesn't. So I guess the trees that it summons with making it a forest don't count. Oh, it's gonna... I think I've got to... In any place where I've got a forest, I've got to greatly decrease the density of the forest. So if I go interact and I click on individual trees, destroy them. Oh, I get some money back. Hey, is that... Oh, that could be a bit of an exploitable bug, I think. If I can just create forest and then delete individual trees for $10 each. I kind of want to do this anyway as a way to get these forests to be not so dense and unable to see into. Ban, issue warning, detect cheaters. Take control, revive, instant kill, instant heal. Now scenery. Okay, maybe I can more quickly... Oh, I can delete an area. Brush radius. Okay, decrease the brush radius. Okay. Try to just decrease the overall density of this forest and gain a little bit of money from it. Okay, I'm not going to accidentally delete a path, that's good. Yeah, maybe have these be a bit lighter in density, these forests on the edge, and then Everfree Forest can be a lot denser. Feels like a bit of an exploitable bug getting some money from deleting some trees. 10, 10. Are some of these trees worth 20, or am I deleting 2 at once? Okay. Oh, I deleted something worth 80. That's probably a piece of scenery of some sort that I can't even see. Okay, let's maybe have a clearing in the middle of this forest where I'm going to have a quest hub. So let's increase the brush radius and clear out a bit in the middle here. Oh, there's still that mountain I put down, a bit of that mountain. I suppose I can keep that there. Are there any other little bits of mountain? That's probably a little decoration that's worth something. Brush radius. Let's delete that. $10. Okay. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to have to zoom right in to work out the details inside a forest. Okay. I should have enough to make this... okay, I'm moving time a bit too fast, I think. Let's slow it down. And now I should be able to get in this little clearing here. Well, I got to get a path there first. Where's the path end? Should snap to it. That cost $800. Okay, it needs an inn. I'll probably start having different types. I mean, I'm going to have to unlock art packs if I want to have... I guess I'll have elegant for when I'm making Canterlot. But eventually I'm going to want some different types of art. Okay, so that's the inn. Have the respawn point next to it. Still just using the civilized art set. I guess I'll just put an uplink in here. Once I have the money. Oh, so I've got 780 out of 1,000 subscribers. I think to increase the capacity of subscribers, you need more ins or something. Come on, let's get that money flowing. Okay, enough for an uplink. I guess I'll usually keep these on the ins. I mean, if I have to have an uplink in every zone, I probably don't have to have cables going through every mountain pass. So maybe I could rethink my cable management and actually save some money. Although I don't think I'm refunded 100% all the time. Oh, users online, 100 out of 3,200, so I think I've got plenty of capacity for players. Why is there a subscription limit though? What does that mean? Well, apparently I haven't had any bug or help tickets for a long time. Bring that online. Okay, finally get some level 4 monster zones. Oh, 0 cash. Great. Man, it's taking a long time to get the money I need. I hope I haven't reduced sales by increasing some of the prices. What are people's thoughts? There are too many jerks in chat, too many bugs. The scenery is really nice. I can't find someone to teach me my new combat ability. Okay, that's something I've got to figure out. Clearly. I think I've probably got to set that quest to specifically tell someone to go learn an ability. Quest giver. Quest. Learn a skill. Go to Pinky Bite. Talk to them and return to me. Go to Pinkie Pie. Maybe I should actually go out of the game and look that up. I mean, how much frustration is it causing overall? What is the overall happiness of my players at this point? 3.6. I think that means it's gone up a bit. Total subscribers. Player thoughts. I can't find combat ability. Highest level player. Connected now. Rating. So I'm at least a 6 out of 10 RPG. Oh wow, only 3 negative buzz. So even though people are frustrated with finding where to get their trainer skills, okay, if my buzz is so positive and stuff, maybe I can go up to a $55 purchase price, maybe $18 subscription fee. Okay, this is a monthly subscription price a user must pay in order to continue playing your game after their first month. With a lower subscription price, players will likely remain subscribed longer. Even if they're unhappy with the game, this price will also affect the number and type of new subscribers you receive, although to a lesser extent than the purchase price. Purchase price. This is the price for a new user to initially purchase a copy of your game. If you set your price lower than the market average, you'll get more new users, but they will probably be more price conscious. At a higher price, you'll get fewer new users, but those users will likely have more money to spend. If you set this to 0, your game will be free to play. Okay, well, let's see how that goes. And yeah, apparently there's still the loan. Oh, that's why my net worth is minus 15. Because I'm paying off this loan. But how much of the loan have I paid? It says daily payment 150. And it says left to pay. The left to pay hasn't changed. I don't get how this works. Why haven't I been making a daily payment of 150? Days left unlimited. Okay, so I've now got $1,000 to try to get something in this zone functioning. One monster area. Got a cable down to there. How much is the network using now? Network. $49.1 out of 50, really? I'm clearly not quite getting how this works. I've probably paid for way more of these uplinks than I need, and that's probably what's causing me to hit a roadblock in this game. I might need to do some actual research off stream about the game, learn more about it. It probably won't be good form for me to do it while I'm on stream. But yeah, maybe I should come back to this game next time with a bit more knowledge about how it actually works. Because it is a early access game, and the okay, music's playing. It randomly decides to do that for no reason. I guess the volume's low enough. You can still hear me. Yeah, so for all I know, I might be able to delete some of these uplinks and stuff. But I need to look into that. Okay, so I guess I've got one zone here for... Let's get a... Unicorn NPC. Oh man, $1,000 for an NPC, great. I'll have to wait a little bit to have that money. Mm-hmm. 900. Oh, here we go. We're starting to get some bugs and help tickets. My one developer should be able to handle that for now. Okay, quest giver. No, click on the quest giver. Go to Crocodile Zone. Let's make the first quest. Go to the inn. Locate even more beer. Go to small inn, set it as your new home and return to me. Go to Crocodile Zone. Go to Crocodile Zone again. So I've now got a barely functional Zone 4. And the next zone will be Everfree Forest. And that's one that I want to actually put a bit more effort into. Last time I played this, I didn't have this much of a problem with money for one thing. I was kind of free to decorate as I saw fit. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. When I last played this, I had like a pretty cool, fully fitted out Equestria, Everfree Forest where I had like Zakura's hut, and I had a building representing the ad campaign ended. What's all this? Let's pause for a moment. Ad campaign ended. Launch bonus has ended. Okay. So I guess I started off with an ad campaign. Won an award. Best visuals. Okay. Does that give me any money? I guess not. I guess it will create positive buzz or whatever. New region, Gasly Gorge. Okay, I think my money's coming in slower. There's maybe been a negative effect of me increasing prices. Is there a trend I can see of my reports? Unsubscribers. Unsubscribe reasons day 3. Name is being kind of a jerk one time. There are too many bugs 17 times, but that was back in day 1. So I guess my MMO's only been running for 3 days, so I guess if this was a real MMO, I would have been moving at a pretty breakneck speed with new content or whatever. I wonder how much this actually represents the real timeline of an MMO. I mean, maybe I just need to let the game run for a while. Hope that not too many people reach max level. I'm pretty sure my cash flow has slowed down. Can I see a finance? Region upkeep purchases 100. Okay, so those are day 3. What was day 2 like? Minus 3,160. But I did buy a lot. So there's a lot of purchases. Okay, so already I've got a total profit of 620. I am going through this day fast. Well, I'm not sure how exciting it is to watch a stream of this game during a waiting phase. Vladev is the first to reach level 4. Let's see what he's doing. He's over here in Ghastly Gorge. In the inn. I should be able to select players that are inside the inn or something. Let's have a look at a report for my total subscribers. Rating. My rating's going up. I've only got one negative buzz now. Advertise. Can't afford to do that. 5 players at level 4. Oh, here's a list of players. That's handy. But can I get a list of NPCs? That's what I was looking for earlier. Let's see some of the combat in action. Let's go to someone doing a quest, migrating to Sweet Apple Acres. Man, I've made these unicorns look pretty fat. I should probably have them look less fat. I see that I managed to make the Pegasi look a lot slimmer. So the Pegasi are really slim. Yeah, the unicorns are fatter than the earth ponies, so I should probably work on that design a bit. Alright, let's speed this up and just watch this player go through their gameplay. Migrating to Sweet Apple Acres because they've reached level 2. They've just started level 2. So these unicorns are pretty... Wow, it almost looks like an earth pony colour now in this zone. Shan gonna stop and chat with this group. There we go, socialising. Ada Lee, Achiever, no webcam. What are some of the other analysis that can show up? Let's pause for a moment. Look at some of these other players. No webcam. Fabulous hair. So I guess they do have a webcam and we can tell that they have fabulous hair. I wonder whether they have a webcam or not is relevant. Natural redhead. Trendy. Got 3 friends. Okay, let's watch Shan a bit more. I want to see Shan go and do some fighting. Oh well, I guess Shan just wants to sit and socialise. At least if people are sitting and socialising, they're not leveling up too fast. faster than I can keep up with making new content for them. Oh wait, Shan's already moving on. Focus. Alright, go Shan. Go fight some enemies. I want to actually watch the animations and everything take place. And maybe Shan has got their level 3 ability or level 2 ability. Had Shan actually gone and gotten their ability, or is she one of the ones that can't find out how? That looked like it might have been Magic Missile. Oh, healed herself? Okay, let's see the health and mana. Okay, come on. Oh, you're socializing again. Oh, I heard typing noises. Huh. There's little typing noises before the emoji comes up. Streaming to friends. Okay. This person has no webcam. Achiever. Alright, at least while I'm watching this happen, my cash is going up a bit. I kind of need to wait to get to 20,000 so I can implement parties. I need that before I can implement the 4th class that I plan to make. I'm going to leave that as I'm not going to spoil that yet. What I plan to have is the 4th class. The last time I played this, I made an Alicorn class just out of curiosity, and I made it like completely OP. And then every single player who came into the game was rolling an Alicorn. And I completely got like balance complaints and stuff like that. Oh, look at that. They're standing there socializing, and then a enemy comes up. Okay, I've nearly got enough cash for... Alright, let's go and put some... flesh out this zone a bit more. Okay, it's really... I wish I could, just... get rid of... Have trees not display. This is awkward. It's going to be hard to tell if I'm covering areas when I'm putting cables through them. Kind of just have to guess. Okay, put a cable to there. And then have a new monster zone of spiders. What I think is the area that I just opened up. An elite spider. Oh, I can't tell if I even placed it. That's some things that the developers need to work on. There was no feedback to let me know that I placed it auditorily or anything. But if I zoom in, I'll probably see the large spider that I placed, maybe. Okay. Well, anyway, how long have I been streaming for now? 3 hours and 7 minutes. I think it's about time for me to call it a day for today. MPF. And I'm probably going to do some research about this game offline, off stream, and learn to manage money better, understand how the actual uplinks work and how much bandwidth they actually provide, or how to actually find out how much they provide. Stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. I'll finish off with my outro. The Halloween themed one. And then I'll go back to my normal one after that.
It's the mystery.
Turn the volume up for that bit.
It's the mystery. Pony Fiction Channel. Also available on Spotify. And Izzy Moonbow is best pony, by the way. Brohof. Comment. Subscribe. Ring the bell.